Kongame everybody! How's everyone day? As for right now, because I actually started streaming on right at the moment, a bit earlier than expected. For some apparent unknown reason, I would just say that right now it seems that my reality seems more yabai than I initially expected before I start the YouTube stream right now. And if you guys hear, and I don't even want to be Genki right now though for some reason. I know my tension on stream is very active, but apparently right now I don't even want to feel Genki at all. Just because someone just make it more yabai. Yamero, Elisa. If not, I will open up the loudspeaker mode and let the YouTube understand how yabai it was on my reality right now. Okay, better not. Okay, I did. Okay, first thing first, let me address about my situation in Japan. I was going to address my situation in Japan. The reason why I've been busy for the past few days was actually one thing is that I as much as I want to do on a lot of streaming on the afternoon or even do like the Japanese lesson that I've been trying to upload or edit and upload, I was actually busy with one thing which is the most important in Japan for us foreigners is the visa. I've been busy with the visa stuff for the past few weeks, and it was actually causing me a lot of stress because if I don't extend the visa, I will get it will be considered illegal stay in Japan, and it's a very stressful situation. So my visa was going to expire, so I had to handle the case very fast. And the one thing is that I was actually also busy with my part-time, so it was a very very stressful month for me this month, and as for right now, apparently it seems to be settled down. So I just need to make sure that everything is settled down. It should be, and I should be able to start uploading the Japanese lesson video. I had created a lot of the recording, and right now, as for right now, I'm very comfortable with one way of teaching everyone how to write the hiragana and the katakana. And once I edit them I will upload them. Initially I was thinking I'll upload them like one video by one video per day, but as for right now, because I have been delaying the upload very long, so I probably once I edit, I'll just upload it on the spot, and making sure that every video will be uploaded as far as I can, because the recording, as for right now, let's just say that I'm trying to make a lot of the video very very short, and there's no point on me teaching everyone how to write a hiragana, like how to write R, and then everyone just tell me that I'm going. It's like actually to me it's a 1 minute lesson, but I actually kind of drag it into a 5 minute lesson, and I don't really want to. And the first time when I recorded, I was teaching how to write R in 30 minutes. I was like teaching everyone how to write R in 30 minutes. It's a very long video, so I was like recording throughout the whole month, recording it, making it as short as possible, and I even addressed the part where what is the difference between R and O, because the R and O, right, the way they draw write the R and O, it seems familiar to everyone who start learning the hiragana. And I'm also addressing the reason what is the difference between some of the hiragana, katakana, as well as writing it once and teaching it carefully, so that everyone will prevent the mistake in future when they learn the hiragana and katakana. That was the main issue that I faced when I was recording it, because when I write the whole damn thing, I was like dragging the whole lesson like very very long, and I initially don't really want to start off a script from the whole lesson, but in the end I still have to create some sort of pointer and list out what the thing I should be teaching everyone how to read the hiragana and as well how to write it. That was the main concern. At the same time, I also add in a few words, like for example like atashi, ashita, like I add a few assistance on how this word can be used in a Japanese. So I was actually busy with the recording as well as the visa as well as my part time, so it was very very rushed. And I know everyone know that I've been streaming like the Ring Fit in the morning for the weekdays, as well as the night stream doing the gaming. The reason why I do those is that it was to prevent myself from getting burned out, or getting too stressed. I know you guys never noticed that I was getting stressed, but the reason why I was I have to address this thing is that I was actually very very stressful, to the point that the visa was actually getting towards was the main thing that affected me the most was the visa. And as for right now, the visa document is all with me, and all I need to do is just submit it and it should be all fine. The reason why I say it was stressful is because what happened was that last month apparently there was new changes to the visa law, and I have to research it, so I couldn't really address the whole thing at last month. So I have to ensure that I got the all document down, make sure that I got all the stuff down to the right point. I even have to call in the immigration myself to confirm is there any new changes. And you know what's the worst thing is that when I call my school, they say there is new changes. When I call the immigration, they told me, oh, don't worry, as long as you get this document, this document, and then everything should be fine. And I was like, oh, thank God, thank you very much. So as for right now, I mean, the law have been changed. And in case anyone need to know, the new law have been changing for foreigner in Japan is that during this one I had not thought about this because it was actually a very sensitive thing. But I think it's fit. Right now it's alright to say it's because the law have been actually changing for the past 2 years because of the first thing it was because of the coronavirus, and secondly it was because of the change of image, the administrative in Japan. And although I know it's very hard, it's a very harsh truth, but apparently there is a few political party in Japan that hate foreigners. There is actually a few party in Japan that I actually come across, and they even asked me to support. They even asked me, when I walked past them, they asked me to support them. And the funny thing was that they was like, let's hate all the foreigner, and I was like, I'm a freaking foreigner. How am I gonna hate myself though? So, good thing they never won. They never won, so that's a good thing. But that doesn't mean that there is no people who there's still people who support them, and it's a very disturbing truth in Japan. But it does affect me at that time because the way when they were making the noise, right? When they were making the noise, I was actually applying for I was actually going to somewhere that is related to them and to the visa stuff, and I walked past them. It's really affect me at that time, so I didn't really talk it out in any stream because it's not something that I want you guys to know, but I feel like it's right now I got everything settled down, so I think it's fine for me to talk. Is that if you guys come across people who hate Japan, Japanese hate foreigners, as long as you guys show respect to Japan culture, as well as try to speak at least a few simple Japanese language like arigato gozaimasu, sumimasen, they will understand as long as you speak carefully. Because so far I come across a few people in Kyoto. Initially, from what I learned a lot is that what they hate is not actually all foreigners. Apparently initially some of my neighbors actually thought that I was from China, and they hate me for it because I was able to speak Chinese. And later when they realized that I was actually from Singapore, they did a 180 degrees change. Yuki Cham I mean like the one thing is that it does affect me the first year because I couldn't speak Japan. Initially I couldn't speak proper Japanese, and especially in a lot of people didn't realize is that when you if you learn M4 and M5 Japanese language, you can use it on Kyoto. It's fine. Most of them also are able to speak English, but in Kyoto it's a different story. In Kyoto it's a totally new Japanese language, and I have to learn from scratch. And I actually speak to some of my neighbors around here in Japan. It took me quite a long while to get used to the way they speak, and in the end when they realized I was not from China but from Singapore, they did 180 degrees. And the funny thing is that we always talk about Singapore stuff, we talk about Japan stuff, and what's the similarity, all these things. So it got a lot of I got a lot of nice people to talk with, and they always concerned about my welfare since I'm staying alone. So sometimes they ask me about how I'm doing, or how's my visa, all these things. So it's a very nice community here and neighbors here in where I'm staying. And I know a lot of people in YouTube talk about how they hate Kyoto, how Kyoto people don't like this, how Kyoto is like. A lot of people have bad impression of Kyoto people, which I can understand. It's like I have stayed in Kyoto for 5.5 years, and go set see 3好兄弟 and don't worry, take your time. The one thing is that staying in Kyoto, a lot of people tend to have a misunderstanding of Kyoto people. Is that if you work with them or you talk with them, there are a lot of nice people. It's like in any country, or even in Singapore, or in Philippines or USA, any other country, as much as there is nice people, there is also some weird people, and there's also some crazy people, and there's also some people who just hate foreigners. There is such people in any country, so it's something that it's just something common. It's just that most of them the reason why Kyoto people tend to hate foreigners a lot is because of the Chinese tourists and ignorant foreigner who actually come and disturb the peace of Kyoto people. And Kyoto, right, is actually considered more peaceful type of people. They prefer to be very, very peaceful. They try to settle things peacefully, and it's just that they can be very nasty in the way they say stuff. So that is one thing you guys have to be careful. But other than that, so far I come across a lot of nice people in Kyoto. I mean, as long as you don't say anything disturbing and disturb the peace, it's actually considered alright. Because I had come across a lot of nice people in Kyoto, so it just depends on how people look at people. It's that the funny thing is that when I told a lot of Japanese people that I'm staying in Kyoto, a lot of Japanese people told me they are afraid of Kyoto. For one thing, is that they're afraid the people of like being rude or being sarcastic. Is that the one thing is that like I mentioned before a lot of time, it's like when you say anata no uketoke Iwa kile desu ne. Your wristwatch is very pretty. In any other part of Japan, it really meant your wristwatch is very pretty. But in Kyoto, it means that you talk for too long or the time is out. It's a different meaning in Kyoto area. That's why in Japan there is a lot of double meaning. There is a lot of things that a lot of people tend not to understand, and because of that, in a lot of Japanese people are afraid of Kyoto people. It's because there is a lot of double meaning in Kyoto more than other. And for me, who know about double meaning and able to read the atmosphere, I was able to survive here in Kyoto. But the one thing that if you do come across someone who say uketoki kile, you have to be very careful if the person is from Kyoto. And let me take a drink of water first. Like some of the phrases like hiking wa kile desu yo ne. So example, if the scenery is pretty. If you are walking very slowly and the person is behind saying this to you, any other place it means that the person is trying to hit on you or something. But in Kyoto, it means that the person is telling you you are walking very slowly. Jamada. Oh. And welcome back, Vanessa. And there is also a few more to go, but I prefer not to say that. It's just that it's like it depends on how they say it in Kyoto, and in a way, it's really very hand. The way with the Kyoto people say it's very very hand. But often more than not, they are some of them actually are really really nice. I come across a few bad people myself, but I also come across a few nice people. So it's like 50-50, but I won't say 400 because if you guys come across YouTube saying that Kyoto people are whatsoever, take it with a grain of salt. It's just that they might have come across a lot of bad people, but I have come across quite a few nice people. And if anyone asks me, have I come across bad people, is that I had come across some of them not even from Kyoto, some of them is from Osaka, some of them even from other places. Even during my 1 month stay in Tokyo, I even come across Yaki, like basically delinquents or gangster, whatever how you call it. But I had come across them during my 1 month stay in Tokyo that time. And Yakuza, I had come across them. Definitely I can come across them both in Tokyo and in Kyoto. Osaka, occasionally I don't see. I mean occasionally if I go to Osaka, but other than that, often more than not the place that I stay, right? If as long as you don't go at night time at the wrong timing, you won't see them actually. The Yakuza, most of them are actually very very quiet, and as long as it's at some place, right? Like if you go to Japan, this is one thing you guys need to understand. When you go to a place and someone go up to you and offer you a recommendation of a restaurant, reject it 100%, especially if the guy come out to you at night time. If the person go wear a very nice suit and tell you, oh, there is this restaurant is offering some sort of food, never accept the offer because it's a scam by the Yakuza most of the time. And what the scam is, they will say that this place is offering you a drink at 1K. But when you go in, they will charge you 1K plus when you sit down another 1K, or maybe you treat you to, or you need to. So it's like definitely a lot of charge for you, and then the charge in the end you have to pay 10K for one drink, and you have to be very very careful if the person go up to you and say, do you want to go for it? It's like even it does affect another type of job, which is the hostess or the host and the host, which is basically the hostess card. Is that for that, right? When you are paying for the drink, but at the same time you're also paying for the seat as well as paying to chat with the girls or the guys, depending on how you. But unless you got the money, maybe if you guys really want to experience it, you can go it. But it's the same thing that is. I would just say it's a 100 times expensive maid cafe style. Basically, if anyone asks me, have I been to a maid cafe? Yes, I have been to a maid cafe before. Basically, what happens is that when you go to the maid cafe, when you order a drink, the maid will talk with you and then say the moi moi cue, and then you just say yeah, So basically, what happened is that when you sit down, you don't pay just for the drink. You also paying to interact with the girls, and often more than not 30 minutes to 1 hour. They will charge 30 minutes to 1 hour, and at the end, when you pay the drink, you are not just paying for the drink. You're also paying for chatting with the girl, and they call it the sit down fee. They actually call it the sit down fee. Because you are sitting down, you are paying for sitting down. Even if you don't sit down, they will still charge you for it because you enter the shop anyway. So if you guys don't want to spend too much money or get scammed, be careful, especially when a person go up to you and tell you that the restaurant is offering you at a cheaper price. Often more than not is a scam. So be very very careful. Secondly, about the Japan stuff in my Japan stuff life. I think I addressed this earlier on my varieties. Is that the situation in Japan, right? The coronavirus. I would just say that a lot of Japanese, like most of the Japanese, I would just say, don't care about coronavirus. What they do is actually what happened is they just take it like as if it's a flu. They don't care about the virus. They even if they get the virus, they either you take and if you get sick, you just rest, and then you 2 days that if you are better, you just go back to work. They don't care. There is no they offer the PCR test kit for free, but at some clinic you have to pay to use it. And even for me, I had yet to take my third booster yet, and more than not, I wanted to take it, but the one thing is that because of my part time and a lot of my visa, I couldn't draw out the time to go and take my third vaccine booster. So I'm really kind of worried at the moment. But as for right now, the visa, I can assure you guys that it's going smoothly, and once everything settled down, I will tell you guys what the next update will be, so you guys don't need to worry. But the one thing is that the situation in Japan is that what made me afraid the most is the government. It was actually the government who tell everyone in Japan not to wear masks because they are taking heat stroke as the priority as compared to coronavirus, meaning to say that they prefer people not to die from heat stroke than people from dying from coronavirus. It's just weird for me. And it's like they say that don't wear a mask because if you wear your mask, your mouth might be heating up, and you might faint from heat stroke. But the thing is that if you don't wear a mask, you get there is a chance of you getting the coronavirus. I was like, it doesn't add up though. It just doesn't seem to add up. I mean, I had used Singapore as a reference that Singapore people wear masks every single day. I don't see them getting heat stroke, and I even compare Singapore and Japan temperature. It's the same right now. What Japan summer right now is feeling is actually the same as how Singapore is feeling right now. It's the same temperature. It feels like the same if the temperature is not the same, but Japan people actually take from what I know is that Japan people take heat stroke seriously more than coronavirus. So it's a very situation, right? To me, it's a very dangerous situation. But at the same time, I can understand where they are coming because, and often more than not in Japan, the mask I always tell people is to cover your nose, is to cover your mouth. But in Japan, they cover your chin. They like seriously they expose their mouth and their chin. It's their mouth and their nose. It's just the mask is to cover the chin. It's kind of scary to me, to be honest. But the one thing I can say is there are times when people even cover their mouth, they don't cover their nose. It's like they say that there's no penalty. There's no nothing. If you wear mask, you don't wear mask, it's nothing. And sometimes I don't even see guys wear masks. I even see a few person walking around without a mask on. If they took the vaccine shot, I guess it's fine. But at the same time, I kind of scared at the moment because we don't know whether do they take the vaccine or not. That is the most dangerous question and situation in Japan. And right now in Japan, the Japan government are being penalized because the number of coronavirus cases in Japan, the number of cases, right, the number of people who got coronavirus cases is a lot, but they never address those who are in serious situation. There is quite a huge list, and there was actually during the coronavirus that time, there was a lot of shortage of hospital bed, and as for right now, it just became bad to the point that even when Abe was around, it was not good. When the next person, the former Prime Minister Sugo stepped in, it wasn't that well. The current one, alright, but I won't say it's that good either. So that's why there are times when I really wanted to go back to Singapore. There are really time a lot I really wanted to go back to Singapore. But the thing is that I'm fine with staying in Japan at the moment. As well as the one thing is that it's actually the one thing is that you guys need to understand is that it's actually very very hard for me to get a cheap a plane ticket back to Singapore at the same time, because as for right now, Japan doesn't allow me to buy one back actually. If not, I would have returned back to Singapore long ago. But right now, it's actually kind of dangerous at the moment in Japan. But I won't say that bad though, because as long as everyone, I mean, like, as long as I don't eat out, because so far a lot of people ask me, do I eat out in, the one thing is that I eat out, but it's actually my way of eating out is I go out, buy the takeaway, and then return back at home and eat. I don't eat outdoor unless I really that hungry and really just don't, and the place doesn't seem crowded, then I will consider. But often more than not, it's most of the time it's crowded around, and I always just, in Chinese, in Singapore term, we call it dabao, and just bring the takeaway and I just bring it home. That's the situation for me. And often more than not, I do buy McDonald's or Burger King, and maybe sometimes I buy the nakao, which basically the oyakudon, or the chicken and egg dong. So basically, it depends on what my mood is, and most of the time I always cook at home. That's the reason why whenever anyone asks me why do I tend to cook at home, it's one thing is that it's cheaper. Secondly, at least I'm more safer it's more safer for me to stay at home to eat than go out and eat. And thirdly, I would say that at least the way, if I cook, I can adjust the flavor, and at least the food will be much tastier than outdoor. I mean, like, I'm not saying that food in Japan is bad. It's just that if you guys eat in Japan, like staying for Japan for 5 years, you're gonna eat a lot of the same thing again and again. And I mean, like, I do eat ramen once in a while, but asking me to eat ramen every single day, that would be the death for me. I mean, I actually got one friend who eat ramen every single day. Like, seriously, he's a Chinese dude who is staying in Japan too, but he eat ramen every single day, and it's amazing how is he still very slim though. You hear it? Tapao is in a Chinese term, so basically you can hear tapao when it's mostly referred by a Chinese person. What was the next thing I want to refer? Genshin. Genshin Impact, if anyone who follow me a lot know that I play Genshin a lot, and I'm very good on it, and I tend to teach people on how to play Genshin. The one thing as for right now, my luck in Genshin is really bad, to the point that I have to spend real money to get 3 characters I want in the reason for the reason one, and it's hitting me hard. I don't want to spend real money on to get a game character, because the same amount of money I can prefer to get a new game. And I know actually someone asked me why did I not get Ito during the last event, and why am I not caring about getting Kree. Is that I wanted to get Kree, but I don't want to spend money on a game character. I will be and I'm in the sense that I won't be concentrating on playing Genshin from now on. Basically, I'll be just playing Genshin just for fun on my own time. I won't stream it I'll probably stream it once per week, like what I do on Twitch. But I won't be streaming every single day. I won't talk about it every single day. I will only talk when people ask me. When people ask me about a Genshin build or whatsoever, then I will teach them. But other than that, I will only play Genshin for at least 2-3 hours, and then that's it. I won't and I'm not going to care about Genshin anymore, no matter what, because you guys say that I'm getting the burnout, but my luck on Genshin is bad, really bad for this year. It's really bad luck for me this year though. I mean like when I this year when I put for Zhongli, the hard PT go all the way to 150 something. Then there is the Yaoi Miko, which also cost me to spend money on her. Then there is the Ayato, which cost me to spend any 10k from him. It's like I don't really want to spend money on Kenshin to be exact. I mean, I don't mind spending on Welkin. Like 1 month pay only I want $20. $20 per month. Okay, I'm alright with that. But telling me to spend 100, 200 on Genshin, it's really hurting me a lot, and I don't want to spend that money on that. So instead of spending the money on Genshin, this month I'm keeping that money now, and I'm thinking of getting another 2 games. One of the game that I'll be getting next month will be Soul Hacker 2. Soul Hacker 2 will be released on August. I can't remember which day, but I remember it will be released in August. I will be getting Soul Hacker 2, meaning to say that once I will be kind of try to speed run Persona 5 Scramble as far as I can, and then once Soul Hacker 2, I will stream that. I will be streaming that for like the few days because I want to try that game. So if anyone need to know, I'll be doing that. And the next thing is that I am considering right now of getting one new games, like one new games that I'm considering either one of these 2 games. One of them is Taiko, the drum game. The other one is Project Diva. And right now torn between one of these 2 games at the moment, because I like Project Diva, but at the same time I kind of want to play Taco with Catherine's son. Again, the what? Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I was thinking of playing. That's the reason why I was like thinking either I get Taiko, or either I get the Hatsune Miku Project Diva, and I'm leading towards my Project Diva because I'm used to play Project Diva a lot. I don't mind that video I play don't get motorization. Actually, I did play Project World. It's the touchscreen, but the thing is that the reason why I streamed that once and I didn't stream that again is because I've been streaming on my Reality on the same phone that had the that has the game downloaded into, and the thing is that I love a lot of I might stream maybe next time using another phone. But other than that, I feel like I want to get Project Diva. The chance of me getting Project Diva is much higher chance than Taiko. But the one thing is that the reason why I say that is that Sleepy Hushbo Sankame, how's your day? I mean that the reason why I'm saying that is because apparently there is a new Taiko game coming out in September, and they are advertising it a lot in Japan at the moment because Taiko game is a very popular in Japan, and apparently they are releasing a new Taiko game in September, and I was thinking getting that Taiko game in September. So I'm thinking of it not now but later. Demon Slayer I think was already released in Japan, and there is a few secondhand. Like the funny thing is that it was released quite recently, and the one thing I like about Japan is that when the game get released, you give them 2-3 days, and they release a second-hand game like just very fast. It's like some people just speed run the game and then they just sell it to the shop, and the price is always kind of like affordable because I was thinking of getting some of the game. And the funny thing is that I was also thinking of getting Pokemon Diamond, because apparently Pokemon Diamond is costing $20 in Japan at the moment. I have no idea why they actually cut the price for the Pokemon Diamond for 20 Singapore dollars at the moment though. It's really damn cheap at the moment. That's why I was like, what the hell happened in Japan? It's like Pokemon Diamond. I had no idea what happened. And I really wanted to try getting it, but at the same time, I'm not sure because I'm getting one. I'm not sure. I think I'll be getting the Project Diva game. I'm not sure whether how many people will like me playing that game because it's a written game. But I have not played written game for a very long while though. The last time I played was the Touch Patch one, but a console written game is a very long while. The last time I played was Project Diva. I think it was 2 or 3. I can't remember what was it. It was the Vita version. That was I still got the Vita on my hand, but I have not touched that. Yeah, I had not. Before that, it was the PSP. I remember that Project Diva was first released on PSP, and that was I still remember my all-time favorite, and I always play on expert, the Disappearance of Hatsune Miku, and I always try, although I won't say I get the perfect score, but I can assure you guys that I always get at least A or A to near S for that score on the expert. The thing is that the game has changed throughout, and I have no idea how Switch works, so I am considering getting the Switch version. That's why I don't want to. That's the reason why I don't want to spend money on Genshin. I am thinking of getting the new game but the thing is that I'm not sure of which. So I get Project Diva, or so I get Taiko, or so I get other game that you guys want me to play. That's why I'm actually right now I'm not very sure what game you guys want me to stream, because I'm willing to I'm going to use that money instead of buying a new. That's why I'm thinking, if you guys don't mind, I will just get Hatsune Miku because I'm thinking of getting the game, and I'm just thinking of that. But as for right now, I'm just not sure about what everyone's taste is at the moment. But but I will be playing a lot of Monster Hunter for now. I mean, I want to play Monster Hunter. I mean, like, basically, I feel like I'll be streaming more Monster Hunter for the next few weeks. I mean, Monster Hunter is very hard to die out, considering that right now they are having some break, and I see a lot of people is already high master rank already, but hopefully I will be able to reach that part and hopefully get good armor set, because I want to play Monster Hunter as much as I can. I mean, it's one of my favorite games, but apparently there is also another game I was thinking of getting, but I kind of not sure if I get it. It's because I want to wait until the review come out. Is Digimon. Apparently there is also a Digimon card game coming out. I think next. Not sure if this month or next month. Like, there's really a lot of game coming out. I don't understand why when someone told me that there's not much game coming out this year, and I was like, there's so many game coming out this year though. I just don't understand when people tell me there is not much game. Yeah, maybe. I mean, like, I don't like to play Elden Ring or Dark Souls anyway. And yet, you want to play Elden Ring? I'm not very good in Elden Ring. I mean, when I played Dark Souls once using my friend account, I was like, yeah, not good on it. So when I saw Elden Ring being the same style as Dark Souls, I was like, yep, not my game. I mean, I've seen a lot of people playing that game and they are very good on it, but between Elden Ring and Monster Hunter, I find Monster Hunter much easier to control. Elden Ring is like, you need to learn the habit of the enemy attack, and often more than not, it's like they are not that strong, but if you can't find the window to attack them, they can hit you. Once they hit you, you are dead already. Yeah, it's definitely like it's real life, no, but some of the elemental, I mean, I watched some of the Hololive members playing the Elden Ring, and there is a few scary elemental to it though, which I don't like. I mean, I know Monster Hunter is scary, but it's just me screaming, trying to avoid getting hit by the monster, not me trying to avoid. It's like I'm not telling the monster, oh, Mukate kuru no ka. And the monster really will come towards me. Obviously, the monster will come towards me for, you know. Imagine the monster just say, "Oh, I'm going to come towards you to give you a kiss." Actually, there is also another thing that I did consider getting monster. I did consider trading in my Kirby game for Monster Hunter Rise. The Switch version, not the PC version. It's like restarting from scratch again on the PC version, for the Switch version. But nah, maybe I'll just stick to one version. Alright, I guess that's all for all the stuff that I want to address. VTubing, oh yes, the VTubing stuff. I know I kind of got stressed a lot, but other than that, I will still continue on my VTubing stuff. It's just that I'm not sure. Some of the stuff I might continue. Some of the stuff I might just stop as a whole. But by the time when I say I stop, I will definitely inform you guys. I will stop. Like for example, the Kirby game, I know I still can play a little bit more, but when I say I stop the game, I really stop that game. I'm not touching. I have not touched Kirby for quite a long while. I'm not going. Maybe I'll be playing it maybe once in a while for nostalgic feeling, because it's kind of funny and kind of fun to play. And maybe next time if Kathleen want to play, I can just send it to her and let her play, have a fun play of it. I don't mind. I mean, like some of the game I don't really mind sharing to let other people play. For me, it's like game is just meant to be shared and to have fun anyway. Yeah, I mean, game is just meant for just to be have fun, and I think you guys should be able to play if I see how I can send it to you guys. I will see how it goes, but I'm not sure though. Yeah, if I go back to Singapore first. If not, if I stay, I will have to send it to you guys anyway. But other than that, so far I don't. Yeah, so far the situation in Japan. Not as much as it might sound dangerous to many people. I'm actually alright. I always try to stay safe. I try to eat healthy, and doing the ring fit exercise does help me a lot. Like in the past, I couldn't sit down. Like really, right now I'm sitting down, but in the past when I sit down for like 1-2 hours, I will have to stand up because I will have a back pain already. And no, often more than not, I always tell people that the reason why I can't stream for too long is because I got back pain. But after doing Ring Fit, I realized that my back pain wasn't much worse. I was able to sit for 5 hours, 6 hours non-stop, and I'm still fine with it. So I guess Ring Fit does help me a lot. Which I think you guys saw how wide my leg was, how smooth, how sexy, how wide, how much of a chicken leg it seems like. Rena Champions and comment how's your day? The one thing that kind of shockingly is that I almost went out. There was one time when I went out in a shot to throw out the trash. It was a night time, and apparently it grew in the night. It actually grew a little bit, which kind of scared me at that time, you know. It's like, how pure is this skin? So that's why I kind of scared right now. Like, hopefully I don't get 200 subscribers, because there's still 9 more days to reach to 200 subscribers, which I believe I will be winning that. I don't think I'll reach 200 subscribers by the end of this month. But if I really get all the way to 200 subscribers by the end of this month, I have to shave my arm, including the armpit. The armpit. So, and that, in a sense, is that I noticed how my leg. I mean, you guys saw how. There was a time when if you guys remember the part where when I compare my left feet to my right feet, the skin was actually paler. The skin was actually paler, and then there is also a moment when I compare my hand to my leg, it's totally different color. So I kind of afraid that when I shave my arm probably will become pure white again. And I can't imagine going out with a pure white hand skin. So I'm not begging you guys to give me subscribers. I mean, if I can reach subscribers as fast as possible, I'm happy. I mean, I can even apply for a VTuber job in Japan. There is such a thing in Japan. If I earning from VTubing, definitely I can do that in Japan. But that is only if I reach a lot of subscribers. But as for right now, I don't think that is possible for me. So I have to think of other way to stay in Japan. And the worst part is that I still need to do a lot of part time to survive in Japan. If not, I don't have any money to pay for my rental. Okay. Also, right now I'm trying to create my own character. Like even right now, I'm trying to draw a nice character. Now that I think about it, let me do some drawing anyway. I just realized that I need to do that. I was talking about doing drawing in my stream. I forgot about it. Yeah, might as well do a bit of drawing. Let you guys see how bad my drawing is anyway. Let me move here myself, shrink myself a little bit smaller, and then let you guys see how bad my drawing can be. Actually, more like who should I draw today? Maybe I draw something weird. That is it's free at the I think. And I mean, I am considering. Oh yes, I almost forgot about Fall Guy. I was thinking of streaming playing Fall Guy though. I do not have much space. Don't you have the SD card? I thought actually they are cheap. Okay, let's do a little bit of drawing, I guess. I won't be able to read the comment. I won't be able to read the comment on YouTube at the moment, but I will try to refer it a few moments. So if there is any comment on YouTube, just tell me, which I doubt so. Often more than not, I don't. I mean, often more than not, I don't have much comment on my live stream, so I don't think I need to worry on that. But thank you very much. Okay, today what am I going to draw? Let's draw something easy and nice. Let's draw something easy and nice. I'm gonna draw something simple though. I mean, normally when I draw 3D, I don't draw 3D character. I mean, when I draw character, right, I'm not that good on drawing character, and often more than not, I would just use the 3D character art, and basically what happened is that I would just maybe let's see any 3D character I can use at the moment. I mean, I'm not good in I tend to do tracing before I do drawing though. So for example, like 3D character, maybe this one, kind of. So what I will do is a 3D model, a naked 3D model here. Definitely not 100% naked, don't worry. This is a 3D model. And then I just do something like this. So basically, what I normally my style of drawing is instead of drawing the line from scratch, what I would do is having a 3D base here and then start drawing from the base here, like layer 1, blue line. Like you guys can see from here, it's like basically what I do is I just draw the line out, the first base line out first. But switch not with MW, but don't know charge or not. Do you hear me? Oh, not with me. I thought it was like, what if NW1? I mean, like, whether charge or not, you can just use the cable charge, right? Just to check, just in case. I haven't drawn for quite a long while. I feel like my skill is rusted though. Let me just tonight just draw a sketch instead first. At least draw the base out. I haven't drawn for quite a long while. I feel like my skill really dropped very a lot though. Crypt Studio, in case anyone want to know. I don't have that. Maybe I can download that next time. No, the one thing is that I tend to use Script Studio is because when I first started up drawing, from my school at the time, right, something like Polytechnic in Singapore, is that the school often the school actually use the Script Studio as the base, and Script Studio is mostly commonly used in Japan because of the easiness, and to me it's actually I did pay for it at the time. So I got the pro version, so I did pay for it. So often more than not, I tend to draw using Clip Studio, and I haven't drawn for quite a long while. And my style of drawing is way different from how anime style though. It's like I tend to scratch, and the scratch seems so nice, and then I will just bash it on the tiring part. Then for the eyes, maybe the nose. Like, the funny thing is that anime style is like the nose is just one dot, and then the mouth is just like something like this, and then the eyes brown, and then this one a bit too oversized. Somewhere here. And then the eyes maybe something like, for now, for like this first, we just drawing something like this first for the eyes, and then we'll edit. I mean, this is blue line first, in case anyone is wondering. This is blue line first. Basically, I'm just drawing the base out because I need to remove the model. If not, the model will be affecting my drawing later on. So basically, I'm just drawing out the main outline first. So that once I add a date from the blue line, I can edit slowly or draw how I like. And then this one is circle here. So that once I remove the model, at least I got this base out. And if I need, I can just I'm not sure about how people is that for me, I always create new layers when each time I draw something, and for the old layer, I'll just make it lighter in color, like omit it a little bit lighter, and then go to the new one and use a darker color to draw over it. And like for example, if I draw this, don't really want to use too much strength. Yalu G pen. So what I will do is draw one line slowly. Maybe draw a V-shaped clothes instead. And then for hair, maybe draw. Okay, let's draw another new layer for the hair. I'm not sure how Caitlin draw all the other drawings. Normally I draw a lot of layers so that once I draw everything, it will be all separate. At least any edit will be easy. I tend to draw a lot of layers, and it's like I tend to draw different layers, and it will be much easier if I draw different layers, so that in any case I need to edit it. At the very least, I won't say it. I need to worry about the changes later on. It's much easier for me to draw this way. I feel so numb. Yes, so. I feel like I have not sing that song for so freaking long already. I feel like I'll be I feel like I will butcher a lot of song though, the way I sing it. Out, and then I just create another new layer. So basically, I keep on drawing layer over layer, and then I just group everything in one and consider as a sketch. So the final sketch is like my drawing is not really that good to the point that I have to draw sketch over sketch over sketch over sketch over sketch. That is just how not confident I am in my drawing most of the time. I mean, I can just do something like just maybe go to this line here. I can just do something. If I do in one shot, I'll be just doing drawing like this already. Shoot. Yeah, this will be how I'll be drawing though. Yeah, just in case anyone want to know, if I draw normally based on how my art is, this will be the art that you guys will be seeing if I draw normally. If not, it'll be something like this already. Another style I tend to draw is too big. What was the thing that I drew that time? Two san kame how should they weird or no dona san kame how should they? I must let's give it to Katlin-san. Nice! Perfect, right? Yeah, this is another style I tend to draw though. In case anyone is wondering, this is the one of the style that I was told by one. I was taught by one of the producer who produced Eva, the Evangelion. He taught me this style of drawing, and yeah, it did. I did begin learn how to draw. So a producer who once put the producer of Evangelion, yes, he I did learn from him, and he did taught me this style of drawing. And in case anyone wonder, yes, this is my original style of drawing, and this is the style of drawing that I learned from him. And this is the style that you guys saw me that you're seeing me drawing right now is another style that I learned from my sensei, who is a mangaka. person who the author of the manga, and I can't really review that, but because I can't remember which title was it, but I can assure you guys is that she is a she, and she is a mangaka, and a very good one. And the way she taught me was how to draw this was actually based on the way she taught me, and I slowly learned the basic on drawing. And often more than not, it's like she like even when sketching, if I show you guys some of my sketching, actually I got my sketch here. Well, a few of my sketchbook here. Let's see. What was the other one? I haven't do sketching for a long while though. And yes, we use I mean like, how am I gonna show you guys this? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use the webcam for this. But since I already showed you guys my leg, I think it should be fine. Oh, yours. Yeah. I will show you guys some of the art that I use, some of the sketch I used to draw. But just to be careful. Video capture. Okay, you guys can see this, right? Okay, so it's not gonna be that yabai. I mean, basically some of the drawing that I tend to draw in the it's just basically very dead. But this is a few of some of the stuff that I used to draw in the past though. Like some of the style, I've not drawn this style for a long while though, to be exact. I'm fine with drawing using a pencil than a drawing on a Wacom though. But basically, if you guys want to know, this is my style of drawing. Most when I'm when I'm using a pencil more. I'm much more comfortable in drawing this kind of style though. And there was a few times when I was like learning how to sketch, and even like I have to learn how to draw pose, like understand like it's there are a few maybe you guys can say a bit yabai pose, but other than that it's just basically just good thing that my drawing wasn't that good to display those body part out. But I was like learning how to draw at that time. Even one of the poses that I had to learn how to draw was this. Takehiro-san Kagame, how's your day? What's my other drawing that. Oh shoot. Edit. Your new profile edited. No! Why is everything on my house dropping? Okay. Better. I just got a few. I think I draw more from this book. What's the one that my sensei said that they like it? Remember, was it on this? No, I can't remember which one. I got one more sketchbook that I leave all the way inside. Should I show you guys the book that I have to buy as a book on how to draw characters? Do you guys want to take a look? I still got a few of them. This one is the how to draw that. And just let me place this book back first, and camera just wrinkle for a while before it show my face. I mean, like right now, in case you guys are wondering, my bookshelf is just over here only. あら、せつかさんから目発症で。Alright, got a book. Yeah, I even got this book as this is yeah, my day is alright though. Yeah, this, in case anyone needs to know, this is the book that I learned how to draw. Like, you guys can see this book. This one actually teach me like how to draw eyes, how to draw face. Like, yeah, this book got every single thing. Like, it's a manga style. It's a manga style book, and yet I was able to slowly learn how to draw. Like, it actually teach me how to draw every single thing. So that's why I was like, normally I have to use the base and I have to slowly learn how to draw. The one thing I still having trouble is drawing the hair. Most often more than not, I always have problem drawing the hair. Because I can draw cartoonist hair, but I cannot draw a normal hair. Like, in case you guys are wondering, this I mean, I still going to relearn all the drawing again. But basically, if you guys want to know, yeah, this is the textbook this was actually a textbook, you know, like during the course when I was learning how to draw manga and anime. Right, they actually make us buy this book. And I was actually using this book to learn how to draw a lot of stuff, and based on what you guys can see right now, it's like it teach me how to draw like basically on how to draw between a teen age, or how to draw a child, or how to draw an adult. It's like it shows a lot of different on how to draw a character, and you can just basically see on how some of the book here it's basically, although it's in Japanese, but I did learn how to draw using this book, and it helped me a lot. And that's the reason why I say the way when I draw, what you guys see me the way I draw, is a totally whole new different style of drawing, because I'm referring based on this book as well as from the manga sensei that taught me. So it's a totally whole new way of drawing. But the producer one is because the producer of Evangelion animation, the way he draw is based on animation. at the time, and for this is manga. So I was more concentrated on manga drawing, so it's way different from and actually more comfort on drawing using the screen tablet than on a Wacom. And oh, there is a Yabai page. Like basically I did this book, it's a 2 book, so there is a lot of like basically on how to draw body parts, or even like the detail on the body part, or maybe a big watermelon if I have to draw myself or something like that. So there is a lot of material that I'm learning from this book alone, and often more than not I always refer to these 2 books for drawing. And so far, if anyone asks me why is my drawing seems more like manga style, it's because I've been learning my own drawing from these two books. So if anyone want to know if you can read Japanese, you can try using this book. But often more than not, I don't think you guys need to worry about drawing, because for me, a PNG version. So I call it PNG. Maybe I can say a 2D version of myself right now. How am I gonna draw it? I'm not sure, but I'm trying to see whether I can draw a nice version of a cute 2D version of myself. If not, I'll ask someone else to do it. You know, I might ask someone to help me do it, and it will be a 2D version. I'm still learning. I mean, I want to make a cute version of myself though. Like if I had to draw something, like right now, let's go back to the drawing board. Let me put my textbook away. If I had to draw myself, the first thing first, I will do something. Let's remove the whole of those drawing, all the sketches point. Let's start from a new. If I had to draw myself, definitely first thing first, I will draw something like I don't need the model. Definitely don't need to use the model for now. Okay, close that. If I have to draw myself, I'll definitely do so maybe draw very. Do I draw a very thick eyebrow? I feel like I'm drawing a very too thick of the eyebrow already. Let's remove the eyebrow. Let's draw something like this. Ah, this is the right thickness. And then something like this. And then the eye will be something like this. Oh, I forgot to add it back. Okay, you guys can see it now. So it'll be something like this. And then the first down. Right, and then yeah, that's why I'm doing something like, if I have to make my that drawing, I'll be definitely doing this as the. I'll definitely do something like this. And then draw some. Satori-san, Konami, how's your day? I have not drawn in this stuff for a very long while, you know, guys. To be honest, I have not drawn this stuff for a very, very long while though. Hi. Right now it's already nighttime and you still talk about the sun. Naruhodo na. Naruhodo na. I mean, like, you were swimming under the sun, right, earlier? Oh, I'm gonna draw the head away. I'm using mine as a reference, but it's look kind of weird at the moment though. Using myself as a reference. You know what? I even learned the Yu-Gi-Oh reference hairstyle. You know, like da 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 da. This one like that only. Actually, there is another style of drawing has anime style, which I was told is like you just draw downwards this way. The most explosive hairstyle ever. and then the ears here, and then maybe a bit of the hair here, and then internal a little bit of cover up. And then this one do something like this. Then a bit of the hair fur. And then there is a bit of this, like showing the top of the hair. Look, not bad, right? Imagine if I make this dream into the 2D life and it became workable, it'll be the most yabai avatar you guys can ever come across. Let's do this. Okay, I'm not gonna save this part later on, but I'm not gonna let's go back to the one that I was supposed to draw, or not these two. This one. Okay, the one thing is 2D life, right? 2D life, right? When you use it, right? When you bring it, right? There are artists who use 2D life to do R18 stuff. The movement of R18 movement, the in and out movement, and if that can work, this can work. So the reason why I'm keeping up this phase is that the one thing you need to understand when you draw, right? Okay, how 2D life work is that when you have to create different layers, and like so for example, if right now I'm drawing, okay, let's use this as a reference since you're asking. From what I know, they might change it, I'm not sure, but from what I learned, right, I have to separate out the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the head, the hair, the body, everything separately. I have to draw every single thing separately. So you have to layer every single part that you draw, like the eyebrow, the face, the everything. You have to draw everything individually. So for example, if I have to draw this out, I have to draw, okay, first thing first, let's draw the eye. I have to start out with the eyes. So I will draw the eyes out first. So I will draw two eyes. You have to draw. You cannot just two eyes. You have to start out. You have to call this like this one is the right eyes, and then there is the left eyes. Then there is the eye, and then there is the white eyebrow one here, and then there is the new eyebrow one here. So that is like you are drawing diff. And then there is a test, so you have to do all of these, and then when you ring it to the you have to make sure that when you save this, you have to save this as a Photoshop file. I was told that you have to save a Photoshop file. I'm not quite sure how it works, but apparently you have to, and you will indicate, and when you ring it over to the 2D. Yeah, that's why I tend to use Script Studio a lot. Is that the layer, once you save it, the name it will brought over. So you have to basically call this like eyebrow left, eyebrow left. Oh shoot, I'm using the Japanese keyboard. Eyebrow left, and then when you bring this over to the ring, that you have to link. You have to go to the system indicating the eyebrow, the left eyebrow, and then link that thing over to the eyebrow in the system, and you ring it for you. You automatically ring it for you. But the thing is that you must link it correctly when you do that. You have to link it very correctly, and when that happens, everything goes smoothly. It's just that the ringing that's why the ring, right? And then when you ring, if you want to do some edit, it's the same thing like what I teach you guys on the V-Roy. Is that you have to go to the system, edit a little bit, like you want to make the eyes move a little, maybe adjust a little bit, like make it a bit not too close not much, or maybe move a little bit. So you have to adjust doing in the ringing system. So that's why there is a ringer and there is the artist. It's two different things, but it's doable, it's workable. And as for right now, I feel like I want to make this the new avatar. You guys are now watching a new avatar. To be crooked. The only thing is that how am I gonna color that though? My coloring script is really really bad though. I might edit it a little bit just in case. But the hairstyle is gonna be the same. As for the eyes don't need. Eyes will just be white in color. Mouth, if I have to say the mouth, I mean the mouth really looks so yabai, right? How about if I have to draw the mouth. If I draw the mouth, I will draw the mouth something like, instead of drawing this sharp, it will be something a bit softer. So could be something somewhere like that really. and then the nose will be sent inside. And then maybe a nose. No, maybe not it. Yeah, something like this kind of something like this already. If I remove the mouth from this one, yeah, you look something like this. So. Yeah, I need to slowly draw this next. I need to slowly draw this though. And then there is the face. Take your time. Like sometimes game logic is weird though. That's what I always say. It look a little bit cleaner than earlier. Just need to touch up a little bit here. What? Ah. It's possible, you know. I was thinking of drawing an anime girl, it turned out became I draw my own avatar right now. As long as someone don't tell me to help, ask me to draw this kind of art for them, I'll be dead like you. Actually, who will like this kind of art though? Actually, who will like this kind of art though? To be honest, the way I draw this character, draw myself in a way. It's so weird. Okay, I think it looked way cleaner than earlier. Hi Yanni, hello. Sorry, I wasn't reading a comment because I was doing the I was drawing on. Yeah, I feel like this might be a better card. I can use this. How about this way? If yeah, the eyes though. I mean I wasn't expecting to draw something like this though. maybe next time I should try. Maybe next time I should ring this up and then make this cover myself. Example, if I do something like this. And then do something. Có nghe về everyone, how's everyone day? This will be my new album from now on. Once this is done, once I start the ringing out, it will look something weird. Obviously, you'll definitely be better than mine. Yeah, I know I'm a very committed guy, but definitely. You want to make it much better? You want? I can send you the file later. It's gonna be so yabai though. You say because he's drawing himself. Mate, yabai. Hold up. I think the name you guys can see it, right? Oh, I can't show it. Okay then. When are you plugging into live? I mean, I got my 3D out. I mean, I'm using Variety 3D. I'm still editing the 3D, the other 3D though. Which might sound a bit weird, but I'm actually creating that, and I kind of creating another avatar to see how it goes. But it might be a bit weird though. Where's the file? You don't mind I send you the Creep Studio file, or do you want me to save it as a Creep Studio? Okay. Okay, links on here, and then I just drop. Send. Got receive it on the Discord. Atta. Arigato. But make sure to do your other commission, although this one seems a bit yabai than I initially expecting. This is gonna... Right, this one light the fire in your drawing right now. You're drawing fire right now. But anyways, I make sure to drink drink some enough water, because sometimes, I mean, like in Singapore, the one thing is that when we get dizzy, right, it's not sure is it because of heat stroke or is it because of blood pressure, or is it due to, I mean, like that, like there was one time when I see a doctor and asked him, and he said, oh, if your front is pain, it's a bit of blood pressure. If your back is pain, it's because you're having a little bit of headache. And if the top is pain, there is another thing or issue. It's like I had no idea which part is which one, but often more than not, it's like fever is one thing, but if your headache is like your front of your headache, or your back of your head is headache, or is the top of your head is having a headache, it's kind of depends on the situation though. Imagine if I actually drew this kind of drawing right now. Let's see. Imagine if I draw this. Where is the art right now? Imagine if I draw. Okay, let's keep the one base there. Where's the base? This no. This no. No. Let's keep this as a base, and then make it lower. Oh no, not this. This one a bit lighter. A bit lighter, and then let's see if I draw in this art again. I actually kind of promised someone to draw something for her once, art based on her, so I'm going to draw the same using this art style, and I'm going to draw her. Should I give her t-shirt, or should I give her hoodie? I think her original. Okay, let's give her a lower hoodie. then maybe for her, maybe draw a little bit smaller. A bit smaller here, maybe somewhere here. And for her, one cute nose here. And then draw something like this. Actually, I haven't been. The reason why I actually like drawing sometimes is like sometimes you can just think out of something funny and then you draw it, and it can either became very nice or it can became very yabai. And often more than not, I will draw it in a very yabai. It's not because I want to. I wonder why is it that every time when I draw it becomes so yabai though. What am I doing? I'm drawing though. Let's see. I'm gonna draw someone. If anyone know about her, definitely is good. But I'm gonna draw her. And oh dear. Let's see. Her hairstyle will be something like that. Cover. And then cover from here. Maybe I will just remove all of this part here. And then wrong. Maybe I should draw something like this. Never mind. Let me get my notebook again now. My textbook. I really like this pencil because this really helped me on the drawing a lot though. Where was the hairstyle I want to draw? Okay, found it. I use this if I have to draw it will be something like. Alright. Okay, something like this. And then there is this line here. I can draw something like here. And then the hair will fall from here downwards. And then draw something. And then draw this one over here, and then hair from here all the way here, and then there is something like a ponytail, but side tail or ponytail, I have no idea. Funny, yeah, but this is too covered up already. I can't reach the ending. And then once I remove the background color, you can't just isn't this look nice? Nah, he's uncoming. How's your day? How do you guys think? Nice, right? I'm drawing Kira-chan actually. This was actually how Kira-chan looked like on her old avatar, not the current that you guys saw earlier in reality. Her avatar looked like this in the. Alakake-san-kan, I mean, how's your day? Why is it that now I'm getting the weird eye mask in? Yeah, I'm going to send this to I'm gonna send this to Kira-chan next time once I finish the color up. I mean, basically, it looked way cleaner than I initially thought. I am not Queen Army, and you know what the funny thing is, right? One of my now that I look at the video when I do the walk up the JoJo walk, it seems like I'm instead of the JoJo walk, I was doing a cat walk though. Queen Army smooth leg. Oi 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 oi. Good thing that is not right in the YouTube chat comment and on the right reality comment. But at the same time, me speaking it out make it even more yabai. Yeah, they are doing that. How many? Game. How many people are stream? How many part of this video is being streamed at the moment though? Wait, when you are in which server again? US, not UK? Do you have any idea? When you show my leg to the US server, it's gonna be way more yabai though. You know what? For some reason right now, if I have to make myself more yabai in this right now, in this stream right now, I'm gonna make myself yabai will be doing something like making me move outwards somewhere here. Maybe make myself look slimmer. Okay, let's close this for a while. Let my I'll be like moving, standing somewhere here. And you know how to make myself more yabai? I move myself here, and then I'm sitting down with my chicken leg here. And then I add one more of the picture image. Another chicken leg. One chicken leg here, another chicken leg here. Hola. Look at my chicken leg! So sassy and so delicious! How? That if I had to add my chicken leg, isn't this much better? Huh? Isn't this much better? Isn't like... Ew. Yeah, my leg have become cooked already, very cooked and very tasty already, you know. This is already very tasty. Everyone will be like looking at not just my leg being smooth. It looks so tasty to the point that you want to lick it, bite into it. And it's so delicious looking. What the hell? I feel like I'll be crying in the future when I rewatch this part of the stream. Okay, let's return here. Later I may get kinda emotional damage. I'm already doing a lot of emotional damage to myself with that chicken leg, you know. I need to remove the chicken leg picture now. And imagine if I say watermelon belly and I add watermelon in front of my belly here. It will be like watermelon belly with a chicken leg here. What you guys? What do? Later I keep saying my watermelon belly and with my chicken leg. And then what happened to my arm next time? Gorilla arm or something. Actually, more like my hand doesn't even look like gorilla arm though. Gorilla arm definitely Scout-san. 100%. 100%. At least Scout-san not here. Yeah, if Scout-san is here, I will definitely draw a gorilla with a red dress. Actually, more like I'm gonna do it now. Let's keep this picture for Kila-chan. So if I had to draw Scout-san, I had not met him in real life. So basically, I'll do something like new layer, and I'll draw something like this. The two eyes first, and then I'll draw something like this. Oh shoot, the circle doesn't even look right. I'll do something like the line first. Draw the plus line here first. So basically his nose will look like this. His mouth will look like this. And then I'll do something like a circle. I'm very bad in drawing circle though. Might as well use this one, since I'm very bad in drawing circles. So I'm just drawing the circle as the base here. And then I feel like drawing a Doraemon though. Never mind. At least Doraemon is way cuter than. So I need to do something. Reduce the circle instead. And then. Oh shit. Sorry, let's see. Gorilla ears is at the side, I think. Actually, let me go and research on gorilla. How do gorilla even look like though? Gorilla. Oh, this is how gorilla look like. This is how I should draw gorilla. If that's the case, okay, the nose I remove it. I will draw something like this. No problem. Take your time. Right now, I'm drawing a gorilla. Trying to draw a gorilla though. Okay. And since Kao-san said he got long hair, I'll draw Kao-san like this. And he said he got long hair. I'll draw. Oh, sorry. I feel like you guys will be laughing at this part though. And then scale this size smaller. And then I'll do something like this. I feel like I got stop thinking about. Sorry, Skull-san, if you're watching this in future or someone showed it to you. This is my impression of you right now. Okay, you need to borrow Guru for a section. This might be a little bit yabai. Okay, I'm not going to draw anymore. Just so yabai though. Danny. Nani? Don't worry, I never saved the picture. I am not going to return to Singapore now. Hey, at least I didn't draw you like a real gorilla though. My art is not good to the point that I can draw realistic gorilla. Because you keep saying yourself you look like a gorilla, so my impression of you is that though. Unless you send me a real life picture though. I mean, you keep saying like we keep referring you Skull-san as gorilla in red dress. How can you not talk about red dress when we are drawing like this or not? No, I don't own Photoshop. I only own Crypt Studio. Ah, you wonder I can do something like this, Joto Martine. It's possible with Crypt Studio, you know. I just need to save this and then save red dress. No, today is night chat. Ring Fit, that was in the morning already though. My day is how to say it? I guess it should be normal if I have to say it that way. Today I didn't do that. Today what I ate was yakisoba because I was too lazy. Yes, the fried. if I show it here, go to download. What I can do is I just do get this gorilla picture, place it here, edit, make it bigger or something. Maybe choose okay, change the circle of the head or something. Oh, never mind. Let's and maybe I can do something like this. You see the white screen? Are you still on moving? I see it running though. Let's see on my end. Let's see. Yeah, I'm seeing the picture myself already. Hi. Do you see the picture now, Kao-san? Alright. At least this looks much better. And anyone see this? Definitely, I will definitely run myself though. The monstrosities of this. And then you know now. This is the monstrosity. This is the monstrosity that Skull-san is requesting. The long hair. Just do something like this, maybe. Skull-san used to look at this now. Do you want to? This is the Satako gorilla looking person in red dress that Skull-san had been always talking about. This is the monstrosity that I'm creating right now. This is Skull-san. Even Skull-san is running away from this, you know. Uh-huh. It's worse than I thought though. and it just replied, "Tonight no sleep later." Reality TN. You want it as a PMG file, or do you prefer it as a JPEG file? You want me to do a sign out on this? The hand. I'm not very good in drawing her, but I'll try. Maybe instead of drawing rough hand, maybe draw skinny hand instead. And maybe do something. Oh, I know what to do the hand already. Do something like. And then this one.アヌビスラックさんカメかな。And then this one remove. Okay, this one remove the line here, and then this one remove the line here. And then to yeah, done. You need me to upload this to post it on Twitter right now. Let's save this. Satako Gorilla. I'll be dead though. Yep. Why? Uh, let me upload to Twitter right now. You can try it. I will send you the picture later on. Okay, it's posted up on Twitter. In case anyone need proof, let me show you guys right now. It's on Twitter right now. Let's share the nightmare, guys. Spread the. Let's talk on. Let's spread the monstrosity. Everyone just go to my Twitter account, retweet it, like it, and spread it to others. Make it viral. Let's spread the love of the Satako gorilla in red dress. I'll be surprised if this one get viral to the point that everyone start talking about this though. It's really a monstrosity that everyone don't even want to think about it. It's actually, yeah. No, I mean the thing was that initially, Skullson, you were talking about gorilla. You look like a gorilla, not gorilla. And then we talk about, midway we talk about you having long hair. So we talk about you look like a Satako. So I was like Satako gorilla, and then I keep calling you Satako gorilla. And then the story about the red dress seems so scary at that time. It's like we are talking about the ghost in red dress, And then this. Everyone spread the love, please. Mm-hmm. You should have said that before I type. I can't edit a tweet. I can't edit a Twitter tweet post. Yes, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. No, Facebook I can, but definitely not Twitter. How about this way? Let's delete it and then redo it again. Okay, never mind. Let's start a new one instead. Let's do. You guys are seeing this, right? You guys seeing this, right? Like and retweet this if you do not want this Satako Gorilla in red dress to visit you in your dream. What's the hashtag? What is the hashtag should I give this? Okay, never mind. We have to VTuber. Let's throw all the VTuber communities into chaos. Urban legend. Is it urban legend? Hello. 我上講未好笑地 urban. How do I spell urban again? Urban legend. It is correct. It's Gaosan. Any more that I should add in to throw people into chaos? and actually more like what kind of I had no idea. Never mind. Let's throw all the VTuber and the urban legend into this. Tweet. Okay. If this guy viral, I'll be dead though. I'll be dead laughing. I don't think that will happen that easily though. He just got retweeted once. You go and check it yourself, then you know. That's why I said throw all the VTuber community in. Just throw all the VTuber community into chaos. Oh. Alright, let's just see how much nightmare can this gorilla bring to her. If it became a meme, that would be the funniest though. Okay, I'm guessing around 70% it won't. We give it one. I think let's give it one day instead though. I mean, there will be people who, how to say that, check it and then don't even want to think about it anymore. I mean, there is a. I mean, there might be a possibility of people just think they. I mean, the possibility there might be someone who want to have this appear in their dream though. You won't know. That's why never give me idea, because when I have a creep studio, you give me new ideas. Yes, I will make it in a reality. I'm. Sure. We'll see how it goes then. That is already a monstrosity on its own already, just the gorilla picture itself. And then people will be asking who the hell created monstrosity. This looks so wrong in so many ways though. I mean, just look at... where's the picture again? Just look at this picture again. How much? My sister will kill me. No, I'm not gonna send this to her. She'll kill me definitely, 100% plus chop. Okay, let's remove this. I don't want to see the monstrosity in my nightmare later. Imagine one big gorilla wearing a red dress and then trying to chase after you, and then you want to give you a not just a hug but a very nice kiss on your face. This Sakago doesn't want you there. This Sakago just want to give you a hug and a kiss. It looks so bad in so many ways though. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If that gorilla in red dress really does turn viral, then I will definitely in the trouble. You don't need to chase anything. You just say Kage, he'll definitely run on you. That's why I never say about her name. I was talking about Kage's. I say I got. You know what, guys? I should stop my YouTube stream right now just for safety reasons. So with that said, everyone who watching on YouTube, for everyone who watching this YouTube, if tomorrow I will try to wake up early to do Ring Fit in the morning. So I believe tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Tomorrow is Friday. So tomorrow Friday will be the Ring Fit in the morning. For everyone watching this in the morning, hope you all forget what you guys just see and then have a nice day. And for everyone who are watching this at night time, better like, subscribe, and comment so that you won't have the gorilla to visit you at night time. Bye.